Sonia Bompastor has replaced Emma Hayes as head coach of the Chelsea women team. Bompastor was certainly chosen after some extensive research and analysis of her strengths, weaknesses, mentality, footballing philosophy, and more to see whether she suits Chelsea's ambitions or not. In this tactical analysis, we will be exploring her preferred tactics, her ideas, and philosophy while pointing out the players that might suit her best. This analysis will also tackle her preferred formations and how she likes to attack and defend. So let's get right into it. On a character level, Bumpaster always strives for victory, whether as a player or as a head coach. She was even the captain of Olympique Lyonnais previously, which tells a lot about her strong and leading character in the dressing room. Preferred formations. She has often opted for the 4-3-3 formation at Olympique Lyonnais, while alternating it with the 4-2-3-1, which she used in the famous UWCL final against Barcelona in 2022, for example. Bompastor is not very classic in terms of player usage and prefers to make positional changes depending on opponents' defensive weaknesses. After joining Chelsea, who are playing according to both the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1 formations, which they played under his, Bompastor would more likely try all of the 4-4-2, 4-4-3, and 4-2-3-1 formations to see what suits the player's abilities best. Nevertheless, it is expected that she would mainly focus on the 4-3-3 formation more than the other two, as that's the preferred one for Bompastor, with most probably Zakira Mesovic as goalkeeper, Millie Bright and Jess Carter, or Nathalie Behodon as centre backs, E. Plurest and Naeem Charles as fullbacks, Melanie Looples as a defensive midfielder, Erin Cutler as an additional midfielder, Lauren James, Mayoda Ramirez, Sam Kerr, along with others, in alternation for the striker role, Angelina Kankovic or Johan Letin, and Katerina Maclero or Bruno Wrighton as wingers. This would more likely become Bompastor's preferred lineup, as she's unlikely to rely heavily on the 4-4-2 formation as Hayes did. Plus, it is expected that young players such as Ajay Beaver Jones and Hannah Hampton will get some considerable playing time as well. Attacking ideas and suitable players at Chelsea. In terms of attacking ideas, Bompastor usually uses a variety of attacking options such as early crosses, overlaps on both wings from fullbacks, shots from distance, and heavy reliance on midfielders' attacking contribution, whether by penetrations, assists, and shots from outside the box. Bompastor values set pieces as well and always strives to score on these occasions. Moreover, pressing can be crucial on certain occasions, and Bompastor adores applying fruitful high pressing on her opponents. She would definitely try this high pressing movement with Chelsea to confuse opponents and eventually create goal scoring situations out of nowhere. The key to succeeding in such pressing action is instructing wingers to always press high on defenders and the striker to always be ready to pass on goalkeepers quickly. It is also very important to execute this pressing in a well-timed manner, otherwise all the efforts will be fruitless. In addition, players like Loopholes and Cuthbert will likely be more impactful from an attacking perspective. Bompastor would surely work with them on shooting from a distance, playmaking, and offering passing solutions inside the final third. Knowing that the three players have some fairly good shooting abilities, it is expected that we'll see them score goals from distance more often. Defensive organization. From a defensive perspective, it will be essential to address the team's recurrent errors and work intelligently with the team not to mess up what is already implemented, but try to improve what is going wrong regarding defensive positioning, marking, and defending set pieces. Working individually with Carter, Bright, Cressett, Charles, among others, would be very beneficial for the team as some habits and movements can be changed for the better, especially when marking strikers. For instance, Carter could have been more crucial in this action if she looked at her direct opponent instead of only looking at the ball and leaving her opponent at her back, eventually leading to conceding a goal. Moreover, much more work needs to be done on both flanks as wingers often get past both fullbacks easily, making things more complicated for centre backs. That's why it will be necessary for Bompastor to find an organizational solution for this issue that can lead to conceding numerous goals per season if not fixed. One possible solution is to instruct the left and right midfielders or the defensive midfielder to always cover and defend with the fullbacks when out of possession and exactly when the ball goes to the wings, so as to reduce the wingers' dribbling danger and what can happen after surpassing the fullbacks. In this action from the match against Manchester United, for instance, the wing was able to get past Charles and be unmarked inside the box before making an assist to her teammate without disturbance. Overall, Van Basten is expected to succeed at Chelsea. The French head coach had all that she needs to succeed, although her mission will undoubtedly be complicated in the WSL, with teams like Arsenal, Manchester City, and Manchester United competing against her. Van Basten can certainly adapt to the WSL's playing style. All she will need to do is just take some time to get accustomed to the new playing style. The biggest challenge will be to succeed on a European level, and for that, she has no excuses because she succeeded before the UWCL with Olympique Lyonnais. Cheers.